I blew two funded accounts. I blew my 25K, um, my 25K funded next account, and then I blew my 50K eval. I blew that shit, and yeah, bro, it's not been a good week. Well, last week it was not a good week. I blew my 25K today, and I blew my 50K last week. So yeah, I am down on accounts a lot. I am down on accounts. I just bought another My Funded Future. I bought a My Funded Futures account because I like the rules better than the Funded Next account because you can only get like I got a Rapid, so you can only get like $800 max payout. Like what the fuck? What is that? But yeah, I blew the Top Step account, and with Top Step that account I've been on it for 2 fucking months, 2 whole fucking months, twin. Um, So yeah, I've been on an account for 2 months, and I was about to get rebuild. So I was like, bro, I'm not gonna fucking be on this account for another month. So I fucking full ported that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I'd rather restart than fucking get get give Topstep another $50. You know what I'm saying? So I full ported it and I fucking blew the account, bro. But I still had my 25K funded next account that I passed in 2 days. Took me 2 days to pass the account, and first day was a break even day. On Wednesday is where I took I'll say a pretty good loss. I followed my rules on it. It was an A plus. It was an A plus setup to me. You know, it was just so much confluences coming together, and the bias was in line with the internal price action or internal bias. And yeah, bro, it was a good setup. I placed the limit order on a 3 minute IVG, looking for a clean flush to the accumulation, the top of the accumulation leg. I mean, box. And I mean, it was a clean for me. This was really clean EMD, manipulated to the 15-minute gap. I took this low, and I was just looking to get that clean flush through to the accumulation box right here, but we just didn't get it, and I got stopped out. But if I placed my stop loss down here, I would have won the trade, but it would not have been 1-1. So, I mean, to be honest, this was a really good trade that I lost in. You know, this trade, this trade was also a good trade for me. Oop, wait, hold on, what the fuck? Okay, this trade was also a banger trade and a good loss. To be honest, this was like a good A plus. Like this was A plus. This was A plus until I missed something. It was just I missed it. There was equal lows right here. So there was like equal lows where my stop loss was. So that's why we went down instead of going up to that 5 minute so we can get a little retracement. And yeah, I mean anyway, bro, the model was still there, bro. I was looking for the continuation model. I mean, the rebalancing model where there was two internal SMTs plus we took out this low right here, and I was just looking to get a simple rebalance to that 5 minute FVG. So I lost a trade, but again, this was a really good trade. I mean, the only thing I missed was equal lows that I just didn't see. You know what I mean? But other than that, the idea was there, and the trade idea was a good A plus type trade idea. But on on Fridays where I took a shitty trade. You know what I'm saying? This was like a terrible trade. I probably wasn't in the right headspace for taking two back-to-back losses, and I wanted to get it back. And once you think like that, you get fucked over. So I got fucked over. I took a terrible fucking trade. Um, it was Okay, on the lower time frames, it looks good, right? AMD, look, AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, pattern trader. I'm pattern trading. This was a pattern trade because once we inverse this 1 minute gap, I was looking to get clean flush through up to this accumulation leg, accumulation box phase or whatever, and to hit that 5 minute gap up here. We end up just chopping around and just fucking me over and going to my stop loss. See, I see. But but the trade was bad because of the context of his trade. Um, we didn't manipulate to anywhere. Um, there was nothing we manipulated to. So once once I took the trade, there was no manipulation anywhere. We didn't manipulate out of the 5 minute. We're still in this 5 minute rangey gap. So yeah, it was just a bonus trade I took, and that's the only trade that I really don't like that I took. Um, Actually, two trades going today, Tuesday. It didn't show, but today, man, I'm gonna lie, from that shit, bro, it's funny. Uh, yeah, today was not a good day, bro. Well, technically, well, the trade wasn't terrible, but today I didn't overtrade. Actually, I took two setups that I really liked, but the second one was just not good. It was not good. So the first trade was a holy no, bro. This was A plus as fuck, bro. I did not know how did that shit not hit, bro. But that shit was banger ass trade. This this so CPI was today on Tuesday, and we had this data high right here. Excuse the fucking the screenshot. That shit's fucked up. But we had this data high right here. I wanted to target that, cause that's like a strong draw on liquidity. We had a 3 minute IVG. Was it three? I think it was a 3 minute. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, 2 minute IVG. Out of the 15 minute gap, we manipulated down to the 15 minute. Had strong displacement up to the 2 minute. We had so strong displacement. Oh my god, bro, the displacement was crazy. But we had good displacement up. We inversed that 3 minute IVG. I break even around this high right here, and I was looking for that data how to get targeted. The trade was looking so clean, and then out of nowhere, the market, just the price action just decided to just dump on me. You know what I'm saying? It hit my break even, and I saw a lot of on Instagram, on everywhere, that people got break even by this trade. On the Discord, a lot of people got break even. But yeah, this was just a fucking outrageous like play. You know what I'm saying? We missed my TP by like 2 points. You know what I mean? It's crazy. We got edged like that. And then so I decided, hey, look, we just have we left equal highs with the data highs, and that's such a strong draw on liquidity that has to get hit. That was my time, my my headspace at the time. I was like, yo, we have to hit this. This is such a good draw. The draw on liquidity is so good. The draw on liquidity is so good. Like, we have to hit that, man. Like, come on, bro. You see that draw? But what happened? What ended up happening? Uh, this shit did not hit. So either way, this was not a good trade. This was like a fucking C. You know what I mean? This was not a good trade. Um, to be honest, I entered off this 1 minute IVG, this small 1 minute IVG, looking to target these highs, but I should have been more patient. This trade right here would have been a better loss to take because we swept out a 15 minute EDM 15 a 15 minute EDM minute, a fucking low inside a gap, basically a low inside a 15 minute gap, and basically that should have got hit, man. Basically I should have waited for that low to get swept so we can take that 2 minute IVG to the data highs slash relative equal lows. So yeah, I should have waited, and I just didn't. I didn't wait, and I took the first IVG I saw. The trade idea for this one was because we tapped the 15 minute again, but if you looked on ES, we were still selling off so heavily. So I should have looked on ES. I should have revalued what I was doing. I should have seen that we still have a low, a prominent low down here that we should have swept before going higher. But yeah, we didn't do that, and I immediately got stopped out with without a single lit. We were without a single lit in profit. You know what I'm saying? Immediately straight to stop loss, which is crazy. That's on me though. That's some stupid shit. Stupid trade. Just dumb trade. Idea was there, but like still we had liquidity under us. We had relative equal lows down here, and we should have hit that. I should have waited for that to get hit before I entered. And that's how I blew my account. After that trade, I blew my account. But I only took two bad trades that really should have been two bad trades that I didn't like, and really wasn't like the best trade idea. But most of them were really good. Am I coping? I don't know. Maybe I might be coping, but I really think that I don't know. Just leave your opinion, but I really think that those trades that I was taking were not the worst trades. I took some trades. I took two trades that were bad, but most of the trades I took were really good, and the idea was there. But that's my fault because I still have the issue of entering early and taking the first setup I see instead of being patient. That's the biggest issue is entering early, taking the first setup I see, and remembering the context. This last trade, that shit should have not happened. I should have waited. I should have seen and you know took a step back and be like, okay, what's it? Let me look in the 15 minute. Let me look at that 5 minute and been more patient. That's the biggest thing I gotta critique myself about is I just don't be patient, and it's just a thing with me in my life, bro. I never always been the most patient person, and it's showing, bro. It's showing. I keep losing to dumb trades because of my impatience. And yeah, man, I wrote this shit down everywhere. I have it up here on my wall. It says patience. Remember to be patient. Patient pays. Bunch of stuff about just wrote patient. So I can remind myself, and also wrote context. But so I can remind myself that every time I enter a trade, remember to be patient and don't take the first setup you see, because that's how you get fucked up. I stopped out. So yeah, I wrote context, patience, and I have a bunch of rules up here in my wall. And yeah, I mean, I got stopped out. I lost trades. I'm not fucking crying over it. It is what it is. But you know, I gotta admit what I did wrong, admit what I did right, and keep going, keep showing up, keep doing the same systems you're doing every day. Going to the gym, going to work, journaling, and back testing. I just finished an hour of back testing. I'm gonna go eat some food because I haven't ate today. And yeah, I mean, just for yeah. That's it, bro. You know, just don't be sad about it. You know what I mean? You lost. It is what it is, bro. It's just what, $150, bro. Like, who fucking cares, bro? I spent 100 on the eval. Yeah, bro. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I'm in a new account. Let's see how I trade with that one. But now, like, since I lost, I put all my rules here, and I have a bunch of shit going. A bunch of every time I wake up, trade, I have all my rules here before I enter a trade or before the market opens. So I think that's gonna be a good implementation to my system. But all right, see ya, see ya.